The first time I came here was in 2018, and this is my fourth time. When I finished 1 month in 2018, the only thought in my mind was, how do I get back? I had explored a world of washi, which kind of opened new ways for me, and I was obsessed, yes. This was the answer. I like kozo fibers, and I like the possibility of working here, because I can work now in large scale, which I cannot do at home. And this process, I like to do the pulp painting. I'm not a paper maker. I'm a visual artist and happens to work with this material as a painting. And when I work large, I can use my whole focus and get the flow out of the pulp, which means I have to cooperate it. It will float, and it will have its own will, its own voice, and I have to follow, try to have some point of will too, but it's a cooperation between fibers and human. It's a dialogue with nature, I think. The cotton fibers breaks more easily. If you have a sheet of paper with cotton and you just bend it, you will break the fibers, as the kozo fibers are very strong and flexible and are forgivable. So you can crumble them, pleat them, and do a lot of things. And when you open up, the sheet is as good. So that was what I experienced when I used kozo in my printmaking as chincolé. I could do so much. I could crumble it and take it through my press, and when it came out, it was good as new. So I found that I had to find the source of this magical material. On these, I think this is definitely pulp painting by its own. But very often when I make them a bit thinner, I love to print dry points on them, because you have this crisp line in contrast to the flow and the softness of the fibers. And these two build up. So I like the combination, and also because this is a very physical thing. It's the big movements, the drama. It's dramatic in a way when you do it. When you pour, it's kind of wow. And when I do the printmaking, the dry point, I sit with my wrist and draw with my tool. And it's smaller movements. It's more focused here. So I like to change, to use my whole body. As long as I do the dry point, which very often has these fine lines. If I was doing woodcut and I kind of very rough working, it wouldn't be so different. But the way I work, I do it differently, different approach. Yeah, this material has its own will, and when you work big, you have to follow, and you have to follow the flow, and it just becomes like nature speaking. And I often think that you hold a little seed in your hand, and it's so tiny and small, and you look up to the stars, and it's the same size.
Yes.
It's just a distance, how you look at it. And I think I like to include all that, the little seed and the stars above, and I also think of myself as nature, with all the little cells and bacteria and everything which is part of us, which is natural, as with other creatures. So I don't differ so very much between that's the landscape, that's inside me, that's up in the eternal space.
Yeah.
It's kind of
like confusion.
yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
We are part of the same. I never know. I never know, because what leads me is my curiosity, and very often I'm a couple of steps in front of myself, and then I get impatient and I just have to jump to that point. But there's always a question: is it possible to? Where does it take me? I don't think I'm like a farmer who is at the same place and cultivates the soil. I'm more like a stroller or a hunter, looking for new possibilities, a bit impatient in a way, but also very, very curious. So I don't know. But I see the continuity between the 4 times I've been here, because the first time I was much more into these little movements and working more like a printmaker.
Yeah.
And then the pulp started to crave another approach, and I followed and I made bigger size, and kind of it's how it develops naturally.
Yeah.
That's my goal, to be in it. I think the process is my heaven, and the result I forget as soon as I start on a new one.
Yes, yeah.
If it's possible,
Yeah.
you will see me again as soon as possible. How good it is. I came here to learn about the washi, getting the secrets of the washi. But the thing was, I got that, but I also got to know a community here, which is very supportive, very, very kind. I mean, I didn't know how much care I would meet. And all that kind of builds up so that I dare to do my things. And I can do my projects here exactly as I want myself, between what I see here, which is tradition, and innovation, which I also see here. I mean, Awagami is not stuck in history. It's kind of always moving, and that's what I like. Awagami isn't like we do paper like we always did. That as well, but also into the future. What can we do? How can we stretch us? And that's inspiring me. So I appreciate very much all the kind of what I pick up by just being here, and also the artisans, and go and see how they work and the little things. And when I come back home, I have to do everything by my own. And I have a kind of a treasure chest to pick up from my stays here. So, yeah. Who doesn't want to go to Awagami? There must be something wrong. If it's first time, some people might need some time to adjust, which I actually didn't, because I was supported so well that I can go directly into it and just play. But people are different, so I would say 3 weeks is what you need. Of course, if you are very familiar with paper making and you have your project, you can do a lot in a week or 2. It depends on where you are in your research. But it's recommended also to have a few days off to see the surroundings. And this island has many secrets too. So that's also or just go bicycling around in the area and say hello to people and yeah. I haven't been here to all season. Only been here in spring, and that's why because I love spring so much, and it comes earlier here than in Norway. So when I come here, I have spring for a long time, and then I come back and it starts over again. So I have double season of my favorite season. So I would love to come here in the fall to see the colors of the forests and yeah. But of course the sakura is a big thing for me too. Normally I'm working in my own studio, in my own paper studio, and I do research on different approaches during the summer half year, and that's the time when I build up how I want to do it. When I come here and it may look like just doing it, but I have prepared for a long time. But I don't prepare exactly how they should look, but how I should approach. Because you need to have an openness towards this material. You have to include it in the process and let the fibers talk. That's what I think.